I'm going crazy about what Paramount's been doing these days. Like, I think it's going to go down. It's going to go up. They're selling things. They're ending shows I think shouldn't end. And that makes me want to be like, can we talk about Star Trek? Can we just talk about this for like 1 second about Star Trek Discovery, everybody? Because Star Trek Discovery is coming out for the final season. Of course, returning April 4th. That's announced. The trailer came out, and the trailer looks good to me. I actually think it looks really good. It looks like a good finale, but like they didn't know it was going to end. I hate when they do this shit. They don't think it's going to end. They're just like, oh, let's shoot the season. Then we're going back and do reshoots to end it, which is good when they do that. I'm happy they're getting a finale, but like, what's going on at Paramount? What's going on with Star Trek? It's like one of their biggest things, everybody. Like, how do they have this so messed up? Like, what, Jordan, what do you think? Is there a way out of this for them? Is this going to be like what they're going to do to all their shows? Are all the shows going to be canceled? Or do you think that Star Trek will be fine over there?
I'm really worried. Star Trek's their bread and butter. And
it's their first one.
The last time they rushed, they didn't know they were going to have a finale, and they did reshoots and rushed a finale with Star Trek Enterprise, and it went down as one of the shittiest finales in Star Trek history.
It was the shittiest.
Yeah, Racer X.
So I'm worried that if they didn't know it and they had to go back and like retool everything, I'm afraid it's going to be rushed. I'm afraid it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be as good as the show has been. And like Discovery got off to a rough start. Everybody was hating on it. They're like, how can this be a prequel? Oh, this, that. And it actually came a long way from where it was. I mean, it got a rough start. People were freaking hating on this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And it's pretty big now. And hey, it got more seasons than the original series. That only had 3. So
I didn't think about that. You're right. This one was his 5th season right here. Yeah, 5th season.
I mean, we got pampered. Nuts. We got pampered with The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. All those got like 7 seasons. Yeah. But 5. That's a good run.
I know, but I thought this would go longer, especially they're doing the reshoots. I guess that Paramount's just all messed up what they're doing. I love Star Trek. I love what they've done with this series. I think they've done a great job of like making it different every season. They've jumped timelines. They've gone in the past. I still wish we went back to the first villain from the first season, but then again,
Lorca? He was perfect.
He was perfect, but maybe in the end they'll bring him back in. I don't know. GR, do you see this being a problem that they're canceling this show? It's like their first one is CBS All Access. They started Paramount Plus, very first streaming service, one of their very first shows. Do you think that this is they're just like scrambling right now because they're low on money? They're canceling big budget shows like this. Is this going to suffer in the Star Trek fans in the future?
I think they are rushing, but I mean I don't know why they're doing it. They seem to do it all the time. Oh, we got to do it now. We got to make money. And they end up, like Jordan said, they ruined Scott Bakula's show. That was a disgusting ending. And I hope they don't do that to this.
Are you talking about Quantum?
I wasn't crazy about the show when it started.
Enterprise.
Enterprise, yeah.
I'm sorry,
They fucked him. They fucked him. You're right.
I wasn't crazy about this one when it started, but they got better and better as it went along. And I hope they don't ruin it with a rushed ending.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Race Rex, the last one he watched really was Enterprise.
From the very beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Star Trek's a great franchise. Discovery, right, GR? I think that it started off a little slow and they figured out their bearings. They figured it out. But the ending of the first season was great. And I think when they were going with that, they could have done a lot more. And they kind of backpedaled a little bit. They brought in, of course, the Strange New Worlds crew. They brought in Spock. They brought in, Pike. And they made a whole different world. And I like that spinoff, too. But I think that this... I think
prospered.
Yeah, that's what Queen was saying in the chat too. But I don't know why you would like drop this though. Honestly, I feel like this could have gone a lot longer. You got a great cast behind it. It's only done better and better. But then again, they're doing it. But at least they're giving it time to end. Ron, are you excited about this? Well, go ahead, Jordan.
Oh, sorry. We don't know what the contracts are like either. Maybe a lot of the actors' contracts could be up, and they could be wanting more money.
And that happens too all the time, Jordan. It happens all the time where the contracts are up and they're about to renegotiate, or they let them, or they have clauses where they hold them for a while. They let them drop off because we can't afford to make this happen. So Enterprise was awesome. Queen liked it too. I think this is, I'm happy they're giving it an ending. The trailer looks great though. I bet this will be a great season, and I'll be upset that it's done after that. But hopefully they give it, they're only doing a little bit of research, and they said 4 days to do a finale for this. So hopefully it's enough.
See,
hopefully it's not
It's going to be an Enterprise finale. I loved Enterprise. That finale was fucking garbage.
And so does Racer X in the chat too. He was saying that too. Ron, do you think that's always a bad sign that they're like rushing an ending, or do you think this is good that they're actually giving it an ending though? Because it is nice that they're not just having them release whatever the hell they shot, making fans wonder. But are they going to mess Star Trek over there at Paramount up?
I think that it's always. I think you should be grateful to get an ending. There's so many shows that just leave you hanging. And the fact that they're thinking about that, I think, is great. Hopefully they do it justice. Is Paramount scrambling because they don't have money? No. They've got plenty of money. They're just making some really foolish decisions because this is a cash cow.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's their first one that they actually delved into. So I'm shocked that it's good they're giving it an ending though. I think that's because it's the first one. That's why it's getting the ending as opposed to just being cut off and being done. But I still kind of wish that they were like, let's do one more season. This wasn't supposed to be like, okay, let's do 6. We'll end it with 6. You can do like they had plans for a big finale and then not be able to do that anymore after 5 seasons and being like your first show that actually made CBS All Access become Paramount Plus. I just expected more. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah.
The best Star Trek ending. The best Star Trek ending was Next Generation, because it wasn't really like, it was episodic. Every episode almost had an ending except like 2-parters, 3-parters, right? But they ended the final show with them playing poker, because that's how they started the series. They ended the first show around playing poker.
Full circle.
And the thing is, they always played poker and Picard never joined them. They ended season 7 with Picard joining them at the poker table like he was one of the boys, not just the captain. That was a perfect ending.
That's nice.
Yeah. And that was on Picard, right?
Yep. No, that was a Next Generation, the regular Next Generation.
Well, Picard also did the card game too.
Oh, did it? Yeah, I haven't finished that.
Oh, yeah. They ended with the card game too.
See, they always end with the card game.
Yeah.
So it always comes full circle. That's perfect ending.
Yeah, that is. And, Queen liked the original show. I mean, last thing, of course, Racer X watched was Enterprise. There was also something else I saw a comment here. Oh, yeah, Queen asked about a new movie. Well, of course, they're still trying to figure out that movie with the reboot cast.
The Kelvin timeline.
The Kelvin universe, timeline. They're still trying to figure that out, but it keeps going back and forth what's going to happen. And, of course, I would have loved to have seen, as we talked about before, the Quentin Tarantino version. That was going to happen. There's a script for it. I just wanted to see Sam Jackson be like, get these motherfucking Klingons off this motherfucking bridge. That's all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to see. I've been very happy,
You don't want much at all.
Fire them fucking phasers.
Okay, I'll take a drink, Pep Star.
I volunteer to play a Klingon if they need, or a Vulcan if they need one. I can do that all day from Sunday.
I think you've been great, Jerry. Are you as a Klingon? Or you as a Vulcan? I would have loved that shit too. That'd been awesome.
I'll do the Klingon. I'm already bald, so the prosthetics can go right over. You don't have to cover any hair.
Yeah, we got 2 roles filled for them. Yeah.
Yeah, right there. We got this. We got this shit cast already when they do one. So they should do a game of strip poker, Racer XS at the end. A game of strip poker at the end of Star Trek.
Nobody wants to see this fat old body stripped.
That'd be hot.
Yeah, but anyways, it's coming April.
Don't put it back behind. Don't put it past Patrick Stewart that he would just stand up there with his strip poker, go woo.
I saw that commercial of him doing the football thing for Paramount Plus. That fool will do anything these days. He's having a good time.
It's just like any actor. You pay enough money and we'll do anything.
Make it happen. But April 4th, this is coming. 10 episodes. First 2 are dropping. Then every week, another episode until it's done. So get ready for Star Trek Discovery. I hope at the end of the day that the reshoots make it a good ending, and we're going to be excited about it to see how it has a finale, and it's not like Enterprise and we're upset about it.